Hi, Aries. Welcome to your October 2021 reading. So the astrology for October is it's pretty rough. It's not like I'm not going to sugarcoat it at all. It's not going to be the most fun ride. And it's during Libra season that we have this Mercury retrograde that's happening. And during Mercury retrograde, Pluto, Jupiter, and Saturn go direct, and then Mercury goes direct, and everything is like fast forward momentum after that. And this is all happening in your house of relationships. I would not be surprised if some of you have already had exes show up, even in the pre shadow, like way early September. If you've already had exes show up, like texting you or trying to get in touch with you or whatever, like I'm sure that's probably happening. But what's really interesting is it's all about the reconciliation process. It's the certain exes that show up during retrogrades like this. It's almost like the universe is giving you another opportunity to do it a different kind of way. And I don't want to say the right or wrong way, because I really don't think that there is a right or wrong way. If you want to ghost a person and that's how you feel, then do it. If you want to sit down and have closure and do it that way, then that's great too. Everybody has their preferences. But this particular retrograde is going to be really, really misunderstanding and kind of aggressive. And I think it's a lot of wherever you are in the whole partnership kind of life, I guess. Whether you are partnered, you're not partnered, you're seeking partnership, you really don't give a crap. It's not even in a romantic kind of way where relationships are going to be a huge focus for you during this Libra season. And and once you are focused on the people that you have in your space, jumping over to Scorpio season, that's going to be extremely loud about how you're actually sharing the space with the people that you've allowed to be here, right? So if you are a person that is really, really struggling to have relationships of any kind, this Mercury retrograde is going to show you why. And then it's our responsibility, right? Then it would be your responsibility to take care of whatever it is, if you want to, or you can just keep going along and having difficult relationship after difficult relationship. And it's not necessarily going to be comfortable. It's not really comfortable lessons that we're learning right now, but it's all for the betterment of who we are. It's all for the best versions of ourselves, the highest possible version and best version of ourselves that we can be. So that's why we do this. And this Mercury retrograde for a lot of people will be much more difficult than others. And I think it's just about how honest are you being? How honest are you being with yourself about the people that you're surrounding yourself with, whether it's family, friends, lovers, co-workers, what have you. Like, who's taking up the space that doesn't need to be taking up that space? Let's see what your cards have. Oh, yes. There's this vision that you have. This happily ever after vision, this having a community, being able to work together, having that foundation that you can build upon. There's this vision that you want, and it's somehow, that one just flew right. Hold on, let me get that. Somehow, you talk yourself out of it. I can't do this on my own. I can't do this on my own. I can't do this on my own. You're not supposed to be doing it on your own. This is something, even if you started, even if you're the ringleader, even if you're the one that creates the project or creates the whatever it is that you want to do, whether this is like building a new family, building a new business, building a new, whatever it is, a community thing, there's something about having a bigger vision. And you've got to be able to trust yourself within that vision that you have. So the first card that came out was the Three of Pentacles. And sitting on top of the Three of Pentacles was the Ten of Cups. And this is what I'm talking about. There's this vision that you have to build something and begin something on a sturdier foundation with like-minded people, right? That Three of Pentacles is about coming together and starting something from the bottom up. And then we have the Nine of Swords. And then on the bottom, we have the Nine of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. So you could be dealing with an air sign. There's something that is making you retreat into yourself. There's a running dialogue that you have going on in your mind that makes you want to retreat back into yourself. Nine of Swords. There's something that you can't seem, it's that like repeating that record, right? Record that's on repeat. And that's that narrative that you're holding on to in your mind. That's the thing that's sabotaging this Three of Pentacles, Ten of Cups from really flourishing and becoming the Ten of Pentacles. Going from the Ten of Cups to the Ten of Pentacles is the vision to the reality. So the bottom, the Nine of Pentacles and the Four of Cups, I feel like you think that you're doing all of this alone, that you're doing life alone, or that you're just this loner. It feels like you're kind of just like, no, like you're, I don't know, like I feel like this cranky person that's just like, no, I'm just a loner. I'm just going to be by myself, and very, Clint Eastwood. I don't know why that's the vision that I have, but it feels like you're kind of being stubborn about it too. Like, nobody understands me, da 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 da. And I get that. I understand that. I've been that person before, that loner kind of person before, and feeling like I'm really not being understood. But I think that what I would want to propose to you is, are you trying to learn how to understand yourself, or are you still showing up with a mask on to make it look good? Or you know what I mean? Like, are you really being honest with yourself too? Because the universe is trying to offer you something, and you really come far. That Nine of Pentacles speaks very loudly and that's some good energy there. But then we go to the Four of Cups, like, okay, so now that you're at the Nine of Pentacles, are you going to stop right there and completely ignore what the universe is trying to give to you with that Four of Cups? No, I'm fine. You become apathetic and you retreat into yourself, becoming your own person again. I feel like the Queen of Swords is actually your energy. Now, again, you could be dealing with an air sign who's got you all wrapped up in your mind as well. We'll figure out who this person is in the extended for sure. And if you would like to get the extended, you can check the description box. You can become a member, or you can go to Vimeo. All of that information is below. But yeah, it feels very much like there's this, and I understand Chiron is in your sign, right? And we're going to have that time during it's going to be the middle of October for 4 days where Mercury is going to be opposing Chiron while he's in retrograde. Like, that's not going to be really fun for you guys, for sure, with that Chiron there. So really watching your words and how you talk to yourself, because I don't even know that there's going to be if you're having to learn how to relate to other people, or where are my people, or where's my tribe kind of thing, and figuring all of that out, you've got the relationship that you have with yourself and in your own mind is something that I would want you to look at for sure a lot. because I feel like you're not being very friendly to yourself right now. And that, if you're not being friendly to yourself, then you're only going to be able to see the people who also are not being friendly to you. Do you see what I'm saying? Like anybody else that, wants to help and wants to be happy for you and wants to, that's not, you're not really seeing that right now. You're in a kind of a mood atmosphere, if you will. So let's look into, and it's so interesting. I know I just keep rambling, but it's so interesting, Aries, because this 10 of Cups, it's like, you have all of the best of intentions, and I think that just right now you're just in a funk. Like this is just going to be kind of a funky time for you, and I don't want you to be hard on yourself. That's what this is. That 9 of Swords. Don't be too hard on yourselves when it gets to that point of like it's getting too hard on the outside, so you get too hard on yourself. Anyway. All right, guys, I love you. I hope you're all doing well, and I will see you all in the extended. Bye.